This is the War Brief Daily for May 3rd, day 64 of the war. Tonight, the Iran and wider Middle East theater. 4 updates. Diplomacy is dead in the water, and the U.S. president just called his own navy pirates. Iran is rearming under the ceasefire. Hormuz is an active economic siege, and in Lebanon, a drone that Israel cannot jam is being flown 10 times a day. First, the diplomatic picture. Confirmed May 1st, President Trump stated publicly he is not satisfied with Iran's latest proposal. Iran refuses to discuss its nuclear file, refuses to negotiate its missile arsenal, and demands the blockade end before Hormuz reopens. That same day, the White House notified Congress that hostilities have terminated under the War Powers Act, while the Navy was actively seizing Iranian cargo at sea. Trump described it himself on May 2nd. "We took over the ship, the cargo, the oil. We're like pirates." That statement is confirmed. CENTCOM has already prepared a new strike plan. Trump is set to be briefed on it. A resumption of direct kinetic conflict is a real and near-term scenario. Second, Iran is rearming. NBC News reported May 1st, citing a U.S. official and 2 additional sources, that Iran is actively recovering missile launchers and weapons buried under airstrike debris. Satellite imagery confirms debris is being cleared at missile base entrances. IRGC air defenses were activated across Tehran Province, likely tracking U.S. or Israeli surveillance drones. 2 senior Iranian sources told Reuters that Iran is prepared for a wide response if attacked again. Third, the Strait of Hormuz. CENTCOM confirmed that 45 vessels have been directed to turn around or return to port since the blockade began. On May 1st, the U.S. Treasury warned that paying Iran for safe passage, including through cryptocurrency, creates direct sanctions exposure, and designated 3 Iranian banking networks for sanctions evasion. Iran's rial has hit a record low of approximately 1.8 million per dollar. Barclays raised its 2026 oil forecast to $100 a barrel, citing the Hormuz impasse directly. Fourth, Lebanon. The IDF struck at least 40 Hezbollah sites overnight April 30th into May 1st, the highest single-day strike count since the ceasefire began, confirmed by IDF official statement. Hezbollah responded with 12 attacks. 4 of those used fiber optic FPV drones. Here is why that matters. Fiber optic drones are physically immune to electronic jamming. Israel cannot electronically defeat them. Hezbollah is flying them an estimated 10 times daily. Netanyahu publicly acknowledged a solution will take time. China's UN representative said there is no real ceasefire in Lebanon, only a lesser fire. One emerging report to flag. UKMTO logged a single-source incident May 1st. 7 armed individuals in a skiff approached a bulk carrier southwest of Yemen. No actor has claimed responsibility. Treat that as emerging and unconfirmed. Here is what to watch next. Watch for the CENTCOM strike briefing and any U.S. decision on escalation. Watch satellite imagery for Iranian missile base reconstruction. Watch Lebanon. Attrition is climbing toward a threshold. And watch Iran's internal fault line. The split between IRGC hardliners and pragmatists is the real variable controlling whether talks survive or a new strike cycle begins. That is your War Brief Daily for May 3rd. Stay locked in.